Yeah, we won't use any of our guys who've put in a lot of minutes. They'll train tomorrow lightly and then have Thursday off so that they can regen and get ready for a big game on the weekend. But it's a good chance against a really good team to play some of our other guys and get them some minutes and give them a chance, in a full stadium to go after a game. So I have a lot of respect for Club America. I've watched them a lot this past year. I thought they've been very good. There's a team. It's a team that plays fast. Really talented group of players. It'll be a fun game.
You just mentioned they're a pretty talented team. What kind of game are you expecting out of them, maybe tactics-wise, and how do you push your?
Well, they press, right? They go after teams and they go after games. They're not the fittest because they're just starting, and it's going to be hot. So we'll see exactly how much they have in the tank. But anytime you play, along with all that, anytime you play Mexican teams, they're so good on the ball. So, it'll be a good challenge for some of our tactics and our pressing, and then, to see if in a good game our way of play and that our players can hold up, but it should be fun.
You had a similar situation with Chelsea last year with, a big team coming in and playing against your young guys. Any picks for a young player to emerge out of this game as a star?
No, I think they'll all do well. Maybe, I think Derek Etienne's moved himself along a lot. It'll be great for him to, I think, get an opportunity. Having Tyler on the field again. Some of the USL guys will get a little bit more of an opportunity. So a guy like Florian Velo, it'll be fun to see him on the field with a lot of the first group and see how he does. It should be. And then, getting Damian Perenelle going and getting him close to 90 minutes and getting him as fit as we can get him, I think that'll be great.
Touch on Damien. Where is he right now physically, and is this maybe his final tune-up before MLS play? Is it still a little bit?
Yeah, I would think that this is close to his final tune-up, and we'll see how it goes and physically how he holds up. But in training, he's done well and he's gotten himself going. So it's been great to have him here because I think his mentality and spirit within the team is very good. So yeah, that'll be really good.
Who are the first team guys you think, other than Damien, maybe Sean Wright?
Sean Wright will be in, Gonzalo will be in, Abong will be in, Davis, Adams, Perenelle, Ba, Bilyu, Rainish, Duval will play a little. So yeah, it'll still be a good number of guys.
Down Duval, down Collin, just looking ahead for Sunday. Is Damien at all a possibility?
Yeah, I think he is a possibility. It depends on how things go on Wednesday and how he feels, how he looks, how where he is in his return to play. So it's close. It's close. Demanding 90 minutes might be tough. So we'll just try to evaluate how he does on Wednesday and go from there.
Would you consider him to start potentially, depending on how he emerges from Wednesday?
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, if he looks good and feels good, then yeah, there's a distinct possibility that he could be available and start for Sunday.
I know the first team guys didn't train today, but just kind of the mentality and moving forward from a difficult one on
Listen,
Sunday.
man, we're all disappointed, and even when New York City puts the pictures up on the internet, it gets everybody riled up. But there's another match to be played against them, and we'll be ready for it. And in any of these tough moments and down times, we really try to look at ourselves carefully and figure out where we're at and how to get better. So that's where we're at right now. With the disappointment, there was still a lot of good. And if we could have been a little bit better on the day, that game was still there for us. So, as disappointed as we are and as tough as this 5 of the last 6 being on the road and the stretch has been in the summer, we're not backing down. We'll be ready to go after it on Sunday.
Brian Dunseth said recently that he thinks Mike Grella should get a call-up to the national team. You've seen firsthand, and I believe you've even mentioned him as someone who could be ready for that next level. As an assistant national team coach and now seeing him every day in training, what are your thoughts on him?
Was Dunseth on Klinsman's staff? I know Klinsman seems to call in a lot of different guys. I'm not sure. Maybe Dunny's the next assistant coach. I think Mike's proved himself now for a year and a half, right? It's not just like last year was a flash in the pan. I think this year he's been as good, if not better, than last year. So the consistency that he's shown, he's dangerous, he's good around the goal, his work rate is at that position is phenomenal. So he has all the attributes, I think, to be effective at the next level. Now it's Jurgen's decision on how it fits. So, it's fair enough from Brian.
Summer transfer window's already starting. Is there an area of the team you're looking at maybe to kind of upgrade?
Yeah, we're looking a little bit It's some of the attacking positions, or maybe to help Brad in certain moments, and instead of having him bear the load of all the attacking responsibility at that striker position. We're trying to get a bond going too, but also maybe look to bolster that. And we're certainly looking within the league. There's been discussions, and we're always trying to figure out ways to add to our group. That being said, we like our group, we like our team, and we feel like there is the ability to potentially add to it. But right now, my job is to focus primarily on getting the most out of this group and where we're at.
Would a designated player be in the mix there at some point? Because you do have one slot
Yeah,
there.
no, I mean that's always a possibility. We have some different resources available, and so we're just, we're trying to act responsibly in this transfer window, and have an open mind to a potential big addition, but also do it in a way where we're not, really putting our future at risk. That being said, we know that this is a great year for this group to really go after it. So if we can find the right piece to come in and really add to this, to give us that extra boost to get us through the end of this year and make us one of the best teams at the end of the year, that's what we're looking for.